Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
It is
BC Era Gaming here.
Yes, B.
Not B.
Yeah, so C over there.
Okay, we haven't uploaded in a very long time, and if you recall from our last videos, we had great ambitions of games we were going to complete, but you might not even have picked up on that because we had no mic at the time. We were using my mom's laptop.
And this moron couldn't remember to buy an extension cord, despite the numerous reminders.
Why don't you shut up? So,
But don't worry, he's getting one for Christmas.
Perhaps. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and we're going to actually upload videos this time. So, yeah, we're here, we're queer, and we have no fear.
Ha! Funny, not really.
Before anyone takes that to heart, we're not queer.
And also, just so YouTube doesn't get on our case, this is of 13. You need to be 13 years of age and
to watch this video,
and you have to be consent to highly disturbing content. So
just like a warning,
you were warned.
It just said the message. I don't know if we got it on video, but it said something like, if you have depression or anxiety, you may not want to watch this if you're triggerable. I mean,
this disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Alrighty, let's play some games. Anime games.
I bet you guys can't even guess the anime tropes from the from looking at it.
Who's hyped? Here, I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit so we can hear, but I think you guys, your ears might have just died after that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what should we name ourselves? BC?
Yeah. BC.
Or we could go for my dude. So it'll be like, what's up, my dude? BC. BC. Should we just go for BC?
Yes.
Alright. BC. Let's play some games, boys.
Those are our characters' initials, everyone.
Hey!
Okay, we're not gonna do that. Because I failed on the Fire Emblem one, so we're not gonna try that.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm probably not going to use any voices because I don't want to completely copy the Game Grumps. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Sayori!
Okay, just a disclaimer. I have seen, like, some of this game. Like, I got to the point where stuff really hits the fan, you know? Shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
B's going into this blind.
So no spoilers. Although we're not looking at a chat, so
Alright.
We're not streaming or anything.
Blind playthrough.
For the most part, actually, even for you.
Yeah. Although I know the big twist.
Mm-hmm.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Yep.
Can't honestly relate to that. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! Greater than, less than.
Sorry, our minds are stuck in the algebra/geometry gutter.
And in geometry, luckily there's not much that greater than, less than. I just say that the lesson around we're doing inequalities. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Triangle. Tiny house roof. That's mean, BC. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, how much you want to bet she's going to blush really hard right now? Fine.
Childhood friends tend not to blush.
I guess.
Tsunderes, though.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Oh, we're at 4:20 for time in the recording. Okay, whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Because you know everyone walks to school nowadays. By the way, BC, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Wink, wink.
Shut up. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Wait.
Sounds like someone I know.
Yeah, but wait. Think about this. This is anime art style. What is anime to them? Is it real life? Is it us right now?
They're watching us.
Those soulful, deep pools.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Both of us.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Wink. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
NEET.
I know what that means, but just to
clarify,
I'm gonna look up
for all you normies.
I'm just gonna look up what it's an acronym. Is a young person not in education, employment, or training.
Damn.
All right. You trust me, right?
I didn't use it.
Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Dual tone.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School days as ordinary as ever and over before I know it. Hello, classmates. Look at all our classmates. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
You're not gonna find it.
Clubs.
Spades. Hearts. Diamonds.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with Anime Club. I remember Anime Club.
No choice, huh?
Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought...
Blush.
You know.
Blush.
Know what? Well, that you could come to my club.
See, she was blushing before saying that, but as she says it...
Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Bazinga! Tiny house. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start her new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Blomp, blomp, blomp.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
Both.
I let out a long sigh.
She went airheaded and then realized what happened and made a plan.
She let out that sigh and all the air in her head was let out and she became cunning. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go, Tilde. And I saw this meme of like Mario and Luigi from the Super Show walking down this hallway into the door. Okay, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Oh my lord! Oh! Okay, so this is where we meet the girls that we can woo over. So I have a favorite, but I guess I'll have to let him weigh in on this, so. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. This one here's my favorite.
Sadist. I can tell. It's a sadist.
Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy?
Tsundere.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna try and get rid of that notification. I don't like that being there.
I think you're gonna have to deal with it.
We're gonna cut and then come back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to get rid of that pesky notification in the corner. I don't even know if you could see that, but just in case we got rid of it. Alright. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Tsundere.
Ah, BC. What a nice surprise.
Person you've known.
Welcome to the club. No.
I know.
You were hitting the nail on the head for a while, but all the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh god. I kind of cringe whenever I read dialogue like that.
Just so you know, everyone, this is the setting for every harem anime in imagination.
Essentially.
And
What are
ecchi.
you looking at? If you want to say something, say it, bitch. Fists. I'm holding on to an invisible desk. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
Blush.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She was also the only one. Oh, she's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Wow. She's like...
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. Comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Tons of plot in this image. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, BC. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. I think all of them are out of your league, buddy.
Even your own childhood friend.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
That was only one stutter, not like 4.
But I add them in for effect.
Comedic.
Artistic effect. Come sit down, BC. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Tiny house roof. Then how about I make some tea as well?
With a mole on my face. No, I'm kidding.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa!
Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
My.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we're used to making.
All about it.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
There should be actual icing on her face.
I know. Excellent animation, guys. Oh my. All I have to say is, oh my. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. The suspense is killing me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Every cooking anime ever. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? That's not like I...
Tsundere. Told you.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You know, dummy. Alright.
I give
Up
up
on
on
Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Yes.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I'm sure they did. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
What book? What flavor tea?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. The Kama Sutra. That's what we're going to be reading. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
See, here, let's quick pause it. Always the sadists are the one, they're creepy. They always act all like timid and stuff, but the minute you're with them behind a closed door, things take a twist.
Okay, later in the game, you can choose one of these people to work with. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't want to spoil anything. Okay, Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Practically you were. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. We're gonna build a wall between the speech team and the mathletes.
You know, my Hispanic friend said he'd try and hide in the snow. That way Donald Trump wouldn't find him.
Snow
But-
Mexican.
Snow Mexican.
That's what I call Canadians. To be honest, I can't stand at all the politics around the major clubs.
Says the Canadian.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader, I'm sure. Yuri also nods and agrees. Thank you for animating the nods. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
Hey, this isn't Necopara. Leave it alone.
Okay. I love Necopara.
I know.
It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
She finally all four on screen.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Same girl. Whoops.
You see, girl confirmed.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, BC, what kind of things do you like to read?
Porn? No.
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Is she a lesbian?
I know.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Thanks for animating it, guys. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Huh.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Psychological. Remember that, folks.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Hey, they animated it at least. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Okay, so I think we've decided we're going to try and charm over Yuri.
We'll see. Most likely, though.
And give that back. Fine. Tilde. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Tilde. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. These two should be named Yuri. I'm not cute.
Greater than listen.
Natsuki, you write your own poems. Yeah, greater than listen. Write your own poems. Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Let's take a moment to mourn the dead.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Tilde? Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I look testically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, BC? Monica smiles warmly at me.
The bond of the club. The bond of the club.
Hold on. There's still one problemo. Yeah, what's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any commitment. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... BC, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. You see, this game's right up your alley.
Funny.
Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Thanks for animating it one by one. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something the cute one would say. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. BC, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to write the poem and then end the episode after that. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, BC, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she has always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. So, are we gonna go for Yuri?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, we're going for Yuri. What do you think Yuri would like?
I thought you weren't allowed to woo Sayori.
You can. You can't woo Monica.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Comfort. Should we try comfort?
Jazz.
Oh, and Sayori.
Okay.
Ocean. I bet she'd like ocean. Oh my god, I gotta stop.
What?
The ones I keep picking are for Sayori.
Well, they all keep jumping.
Yeah, but Sayori, the one with the word you picked jumps more. Watch. Should we go for horror?
Sure.
See, look at that.
Oh.
There we go. Screwed. Ambient? Should we go for ambient?
Yeah.
Alright.
Essence.
Fickle.
Vivid.
Nice. Daydream?
Vitality.
Vitality. Yeah.
Infallible.
Damn.
Tenacious or
Unrequited?
unrequited.
Oh.
Okay.
Incongruent. Fantasy?
Fantasy.
Oh my god. Okay, scars?
How about misery? That doesn't coincide. Oh. Entropy. Or heaven sent. Oh, okay.
Lust? I want to pick this just to see who it goes for, so we know who's easy.
Oh!
Thank God.
Unrestrained.
Wow. Crimson? Crimson.
Wait.
Contamination.
After image.
After image. Kawaii. Who do you think that's for? Happiness?
Anxiety.
Okay. Intellectual.
I think
intellectual. Color. Peaceful. Oh.
And then
Sensation?
melancholy.
I'm going for find melancholy.
I can call it.
Alright. We're gonna end it here. We'll make a new episode. See you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.